All right. Yay! I love the universe. So we are here for leg 6. And as you can see, the tropical rains have come and the thunder and the lightning. So prepare yourself. You could witness it. The thing here in the town where I live is that it thunders so loudly that almost every afternoon this time of year, that it sets off car alarms all around the town, all around the city. We have car alarms going off because the thunder is so strong that it sets off car alarms. So it's like thunder and car alarms at the same time in the city and the tropics. So kind of fun. Okay, so I'm gonna yell, and we're talking about all of these things today. Finding our balance, all in for each one, and the riding of the rocky waves. So I love that it's like the riding of the rocky waves. Shit's gonna hit the fan, guys. And this is happening. That's why I said I love the universe. Okay, so leg 6, finding your balance, all in for each one, into my life and narrative of it. Integrating all in for each one into my life and my narrative of it. Okay, so today in this, like, we get to spend some time. So we've done the process, we're on our board, we have worked through the things to get us to this place. Today, integrating this back into our lives, one step further to what's going to get in the way. Okay, so we've talked about how do we put it in the last video, the last session, around what was going to get, how we were going to do it, how we were going to kind of follow up and add the positive strengths into positive reinforcements back into life. Today is about what's going to get in the way. Okay, so the first step is the narrative, and the second step is more concrete logistical life stuff, right? So if we're talking about what's going to get in the way, what's my narrative going to do with it, being really clear about how important that is to this work. And then part B of this, Ride the Rocky Wave, is the part in surfing where you are like, okay, it's getting rocky. Like, I was riding out there when it was pretty, and now it's like getting a little more tumultuous. During that, we anticipate that, we know that. Good surfers know what to do. Wouldn't necessarily say I'm a good surfer, but of the good ones know what to do when really rocky, when things go wrong. So when things go wrong, I promise I didn't plan for this. I was already sitting here by the time the rain came. So we're gonna go through this narrative piece one tiny bit more. So I'm going to add a little more to what I was saying in the last session to really hone in on this point. I gave the example of my dating life and my work life. Okay, starting a new business this past year, all of the stuff that I've been putting into that. Okay, what I realized was happening when I was saying what I was saying in the last session about pitting them against each other was they were getting kind of mad at each other. Like they were happening. Sorry, I'm going to Bachelor reference it. They were happening like in Bachelorette when the men that are all trying to date the same girl start getting mad at each other. Nobody's focused on their relationships anymore. When we're all trying to meet the needs of everyone at the same time, people start getting mad. Okay, when this amazingly good show has all of these men all trying to date the same girl, without a doubt, and why the show works is because there's gonna be drama. So my dating life, social life, relationship life was fighting with my work life. And I was then spending my time swimming and being like, this is it. See? You see, I knew it. I can't open a business. I can't do this. I'm trying to be a single mom. I'm trying to start my own business and found it and do all the things and put all these hours into it. What that means is I'll be married and single, or I'll be unmarried and single and all on my own and failing at my trainings and failing at everything else because I'm trying to give to this work. what they need. So that I can't do both. There's not enough of me. So see, this is it. I need to work a 9-to-5 job because I won't be able to date. And one of the things I believe is a part of my life is that one day, somewhere in the future, I will find a life partner. And I want that. So I want to meet someone. And I want to be a good mom. And so I want to be present with my son. And if I do the business thing, I won't do those things. When somebody gave me permission to see it from, actually, what if you just actually looked at some of the things? I bet some of the things you're doing don't need to actually be done. Life-changing, okay? Because I knew I wasn't choosing to not date because I was starting a business this past year. I was choosing to not date this past year because of something totally different, unique on its own, independent of my business. So therefore, I can freely throw myself at my work. Woke up the next morning and passioned, all of the things, because I knew whenever dating's ready to pop up again, it'll let me know. I'll feel okay about that, and then I might tweak things a little bit more in other areas and adjust for it. Right now, that's not what it's telling me. I can have it all if and only if I'm incredibly intentional and purposeful with where my energy goes within each area of my life. Right? Makes sense? So that feels really important to me. That's the narrative piece. So every time I'm like, oh, here I am another Friday night, I'm like, yeah, cool. I'm not doing that because of my work. There's nothing to do with my work. I'm doing that because I've done my work. I've sat with my dating life and decided I need a break. Okay, released. I'll need a break from work for a little bit after this retreat. Amazing, great. Released. I get to refigure out what else pops up and what's speaking to me louder. Okay. Ride the Rocky Shore again or Ride the Rocky Waves is just anticipating what might get in the way and then making a plan for it. Hugely important. If we know what's going to happen when the turbulence hits and we're like, yeah, that's the thing though. I'm going to get wrapped up. I'm going to kind of move back into my more negative patterns or the ways I cope. And when I feel myself pulled in to an old pattern and it doesn't feel, or I catch myself in that narrative, or I'm being asked to commit to something differently, how am I going to make a plan for this? So I can say, turn from like, yep, see, I knew, whatever, okay, this is, or oh my God, what's happening, to, yeah, that's the thing I made a plan for. I know what to do. Okay, thank you for joining me in my rocky wave. It's the fan, the skies unleash, afternoon thunderstorm. And we'll see you next leg 7. Okay, ciao.